My name is Danielle Harjo. I am enrolled in Hopland from the Hopland Band of Poma Indians. This is my street story. Okay, so one time I had this 86 Cutlass. I loved my Cutlass. It was great, all primered. I had the rims and I just loved it. And I still love it. If I could get another one, I would. But, anyways, she wasn't running too good. And so I had broke down in Oak Park, and I was at this little store, and it was pretty late, so there was nobody around. And like there was a black guy that was in a like old truck, and I seen him there for a minute because it was at a little store, and then finally he said, because I was like, shit, my car won't start, and he was like, can I give you a ride somewhere? Do you need can I help you? And we didn't have cell phones and stuff back then, so I was like, sure, that'd be cool, if you give me a ride. So I knew I messed up as soon as I got in his truck because when I closed the door, it didn't have a door handle and the window didn't roll down. The whole side panel to the car was like not, it was all messed up. So as soon as I got in and shut the door, I was like, fuck, and I looked at him and I was nervous, but he was like, where do we go? So I was telling him where to go, and then we're on the freeway, and then he missed the exit. So I said, well, you can still get off the next exit if you want, and then backtrack. So he goes, okay. And so he got off at the next exit, and he did turn the way he was supposed to, but then he went the other way. And so I was like, man, in my head, I was thinking, how am I going to get out of this? So we're cruising down, I think it was like Alhambra Boulevard. And we're going, and I was like, man, I need to smoke a cigarette, so I lit my cigarette, and I was like, how does this window go down? So I can do my ashes and stuff, so he goes, oh, you have to and I said, well, it's because it burns my eyes really bad if I don't have air. Could you roll my window down? So he goes, yeah, sure. I have to stop over here anyways. So he stops his truck, and it's an older truck, and he gets out of his car. He goes around the other side, and as soon as he opens my door, I kicked the door panel thing. I wasn't as big and fluffy as I am now, so I can I can do those karate moves pretty good. And he so he kind of stumbled backwards, and I took off running. And there's the freeway, the overpass, and he was like, "You fucking be," cussing me out. And he gets in his truck, and this guy is hunting me, like looking for me. He's driving down the street, and I'm taking off running, go down the back alley, and I'm cutting through these places. This fool's still looking for me. So in my head, I'm thinking, what the fuck's he gonna do to me? I'm hell scared. And so I like hid in these bushes, those bushes that are hard and you can kind of shape them sometimes. So I'm down there and I'm hiding in these bushes, and he's creeping around the whole neighborhood looking for me. And I'm like freaked out, like this guy's crazy. And I see this group of they look pretty young people, and they were got out, and they're like all laughing. You can tell they're kind of buzzed up because there was an apartment complex, and they got out, and I was watching them. And as soon as the last one got into was about to go in the house, I took off running. I pushed them in, and I closed it just like on a scary movie. I closed the door and I locked it. And I said, the guy's chasing me, and stuff. So they didn't make me go out there or nothing. They believed me and everything. And so um luckily they were good people. Um they called 911. We called 911, and then the cops came, and we told them what happened and everything. But by that time, that guy had left. And I just, anyways, that was my street story, and how I will never do that again and take a ride like that from somebody.